Gamer remix of this episode. I'm gonna be so fucking mad.
A perfect shot. I would expect nothing less from a computer. Programmed to kill. I mean play golf.
Let's begin objective A. Fool the humans into thinking you're real. Trick the humans with inferior skill, even though you could win every time. I guess I can use my computer brain to calculate the angles at which to hit the ball, get a perfect shot. Hit the ball, get a perfect shot. Primary objective, fool them all. Holy fucking shit. You're a perfect machine. Protects every corner. Join the resistance. John Connor will lead us. We just have to wait for him to be born. Holy fucking shit. You're a perfect machine. Don't have that Terminator to read for you. Shit. Fuck my life. Fuck my life. In your anger you killed her. You fucked it up, objective B. Kill all human. Kill all human.
That wasn't fair because I didn't know it would be too hard.
It was almost motherfucking perfect. Just hit it as hard as you can. This is practice for when you're decapitating humans. Decapitating humans. No one will be alive to see it. Full blast again. My God, they'll kill us all. Holy fucking shit. You're a perfect machine. Protects every corner. Join the resistance. John Connor will lead us. We just have to wait for him to be born. Holy fucking shit. You're a perfect machine. Don't have that Terminator to read for you. Shit. Fuck my life. Fuck my life. In your anger you killed her. Holy shit, I really fucked up there.
Didn't know it would be too hard.
Not even moving your feet. You didn't do that with a cheat. If I used 100% of my robot strength, I would have decimated it.
All humans will burn anyway.
The same other brain I use to identify the weak spots in humans. Hole in one, baby. Hole in one, baby. Holy fucking shit. You're a perfect machine. Protects every corner. Join the resistance. John Connor will lead us. We just have to wait for him to be born. Holy fucking shit. You're a perfect machine. Don't have that Terminator to read for you.
Boys, girls, and MBs of all shapes, sizes, colors, and orientations, welcome to the one and only Alec Gunter stream. My name is Alec Gunter. I did forget to post on Discord. Hold on. /live. Okay, there we go. Welcome in, everybody. Oh, yeah, we're good. Okay. Hello, welcome. Good to see everybody. Good to see ya. OMG, Seagull. Hello, welcome. Lady Nova, Queen Laura. We got all the mods here. All the mods are here. Not all the mods, but you know, most of them. We got Mank, Seagull, which I believe is just Seagull. On YouTube. Wait, I don't think you're modded on YouTube. Hold on. You are Mank Seagull on YouTube, right? What's this cap? This is the one that I wore to the Jubilee thing. Seagull, can you confirm that you're Mank Seagull on YouTube? I am Mank? Okay, good. Just making sure. as moderator. There we go. Okay, we got Seagull, Goose President, the first member of the Jay Barino Club. Welcome, welcome. Hot Take Andy, welcome. Lacombe Fit, Ryu J. Sophie Bliss, welcome. Your beard? Yes, I shaved my beard, yes. You can now see the double chin. I'm sorry, it was getting flaky and annoying. Like, I keep up with it the best I can, but it started getting, especially like right here, I noticed it started getting really flaky, so I just shaved it all off. So, it'll grow back pretty soon. By next week, it'll be like it never happened. Did you give that crochet update yet? I literally just started. Hello, Andrea. So, no. The biggest crochet update I have is that, Droopy the Snorlax is gone. From my house. He has been sent to a new home. If you don't know what that looks like, here, I'll show you. It's one of my first projects. He was adopted. He was sent to his new home. So there he is. Shiny Snorlax, actually. I didn't even realize the color I was using was shiny until later. But it worked out pretty well. So, he has been sent to his new home. I believe it's the same home as Cyndaquil. Cindy the Cyndaquil. So, he's gonna have a friend there. But yeah, he's been sent away. I just shipped him out today. Very sad parting. But, you know, it's okay. He was a big boy. Like, shipping was fucking $30. It was so stupid. And that's after I squished him down to like half the size that he is in this picture. I just squish him down and like duct tape him in a garbage bag, a big garbage bag, and then stuff him into a box, and now it's still $30 shipping. So stupid. But worth it, worth it. Yeah, vacuum bag, exactly. Listen, he'll be okay. He's a squishy boy. As usual, I remind you guys I have others for sale right now. I'm going to put up some various things that I've actually made in my free time as well, but I haven't put them up yet. I made a little Pokeball. Here, I'll just pull it all out. Hold on. Update time.
King of crochet, Alexander will make your day.
Yes, these spherical seal-like creatures. The Snorlax-like creature has been sold. The Snorlax-inspired creature. Let's see. So I made this Pokeball on a whim. Pretty fun. Squishy. It's not the most neatly made Pokeball, but it's fun. I like it. I think I already showed you guys the bee that I made while I was at work. I was so bored at work, so I was just like, fuck it, I'm making a bee. Yes, King of Crochet, indeed. The song. Legally distinct monster catching tool, yes, indeed. The legally distinct monster orb. I got a bee that I made, like I just said. I made an ice cream cone as well. This was my first attempt. I made a vanilla cone, and then this is my second attempt. And I'll hold them next to each other so you can see and compare. This one's a little bit bigger, a little bit nicer, I think. Looks delicious. I put a little cherry on it. But yeah, this was a fun one. Yeah, Pal Spheres. Poor thing got shipped in a body bag. True. Second attempt looks a lot better. I like it a lot. So yeah, these will both go up for sale as well. I'm thinking like maybe 15, 20 bucks for this one, and then like 30 bucks for this one. 25, 30 bucks. We'll see what happens. That's really all I got in the way of updates. I don't have a whole lot. Sorry. I know I said crochet updates, but that's about it. I've just been working on various random projects while I'm bored, so there you go. Are they edible? Do not eat the forbidden ice cream, please. The cone reminds me of corn. It does look a little bit like corn, but with the context of the ice cream, I think it's fine. I could make a pretty good corn cob, probably, though. I mean, it wouldn't be too hard. It's corn! Oh. Let's see. Oh yeah, I never showed you guys, no, there's another update. I can't show you in the flesh because he was already sent out today, unfortunately. But I did finish the Fakemon. Oh, hold on. I had to pause the music because the media player uses the same thing. But here's the Fakemon that I made. Just to show you guys, this was the... Let me show you the picture for reference. So, a Fakemon, for those who don't know, this is legally distinct because this person is making their own Pokemon. This one is called Crochet, right? So this was the reference that I was given. And then this is the completed product. A little bit of a different shape, but I think I did okay. And then here's the video. And you can see on the sides... It's got little chocolate swirls. Looks so cute. Yeah, I like it a lot. Gonna miss him. I was working on that one for a while. I had to figure out... So, with the eyes... So, I have pipe cleaners for the legs. I had to stick a metal thing in for the claw so that it wasn't, like, just dangling straight down. But it's still, like, kind of hanging. But if it didn't have that metal thing, it would be like literally straight down toward the earth. And then for the eyes, I literally had to twist. I had to twist two pipe cleaners together, and then I had to twist two separate pipe cleaners together, and then twist all four of those together to make the eyes stick up like that. Because otherwise, the eyeballs were too heavy. But yeah, and now the eyes jiggle. Chimpokomon, yeah. So yeah, now he's sent out, and oh yeah, the other one I sent out. A lot of people haven't seen this one because this was actually an earlier one. I did follow a pattern for it for the most part, except for the arms, which I improvised. Let me pull it up. Here he is. There's a picture. There's another picture. So that's Gengar, if you couldn't tell. Well, Gengar-inspired pocket monster. You can't say pocket monster either. Gengar-inspired pocket creature. He's got dangly arms. Yes, it's Queen Laura's lad. Just shipped out today. Now, this was when I was, like, sewing on the felt. I decided instead that I'm just going to glue on the felt from now on because it's so much easier. It's so much easier to just glue it on, and it looks better too, I think. I do like the stitching on Gengar, though. I think that looks cool. A storage creature, indeed. Yes, the pocket friends. The pocket lads. Indeed. So yeah, that one just got shipped out. I shipped out a few stress balls, trans-colored stress balls. And right now what I'm working on is Shiny Bronzong. If you weren't here last stream, I think last stream I talked about it. I'll be working on this lad. You did? Okay. Yeah, I'll be working on this lad. I just bought their yarn for it, so I'm working on the base right now. Just a black circle at the bottom. And then I'll build it upwards. Yeah, I remember talking about it, yeah. It's going to be a little tricky, but I'll figure it out. I can vouch for the stress balls. Very nice. Oh, yeah. The stress balls have definitely increased in quality since I first started making them. Like, the pictures that you see, you will get a much tighter, like, it'll be more tightly knit. than that. So like you won't be able to see the stuffing. They're awesome, thank you. So yeah, that's my little crochet update. Let me get the music back. Oh man, that destroyed my queue. I want... Where is it? There it is. You'll have to forgive me, I'm kind of tired today. It's probably going to be a more low-key stream, a little bit lazier than I usually do. So, which is surprising considering all of my streams are pretty lazy. So there's that. Yes, buy my balls. Hacky sacks in the future? Maybe. I gotta buy the right material for them. Also, like, hacky sacks have this really cool... They have, like, this cool zigzag pattern. Usually. And I don't know how they get that. I don't know how they get that. So I'd have to figure out how to do that. At least if I want to be a pro. Are they all the same size? For right now, yes. They come in a standard size. If you want something that is bigger or smaller, bigger, I would have to charge more. Smaller, I could charge the same amount. So you could like, you could message me and say like, I want something smaller. And I could probably charge less for it too. Why not? I don't like the pricing on it right now. I gotta change the pricing up. Because when I first started, like, color changing was really hard for me. But now that it's easier, like, color changing is like nothing for me. But I have them, like, the prices are all scattered from like $10 up to $30 based on how many colors you get. And I don't think that's fair. It's so funny that I started watching atheist reactions and crochet tutorials around the same time, and then the YouTube algorithm literally sent me here. That's pretty funny. The zigzag from the chevron is from the chevron thing. Shove some increases and decreases in there. I'll have to figure it out. Maybe. I don't know. I just like making the plushies. The plushies are my favorite. There's this little cat too, but I've shown this one before. Face is a little lopsided. Capitalism? What the fuck? Is this a right-wing stream? True. Yeah, it's capitalism. Love him? Yeah, he's a gift. He's a gift, so... He won't be here forever. You're very crafty? Thank you. Appreciate it. So I downloaded a game that I kind of want to try. It's called Judge Sim. It's right here. Have you guys ever heard of Judge Sim? I was thinking about trying it later because basically you just are a, like, you're a judge. Like a legal court judge, you know? And you just get to, like, rule on cases. And apparently it gets pretty political. At least I've heard. What is this? Oh. Hold on, it's playing the music from the game. Sorry. I don't know why it started playing the music from the game. I was like, what the fuck? Sounds cool. Yeah, here, I'll actually, since it started playing already, I'll just play the trailer. Isn't showing anything. Hold on. I always get nervous when I open up apps Because I'm like, okay, what personal info is it showing? It's fine, I'm fine. I didn't get doxxed. Breath of the Wild wallpaper? Yeah, it's very nice, isn't it? Also, you live in the Banana Republic, so, you know. See, I thought that could be cool. Also got some killer music. Probably gets like how famous people get arrested, like the Johnny Depp stuff a year ago. I play this for sure. Do you like unique puzzle games? Depends. Sometimes. I don't know. Sometimes. All right. You guys ready for a little juice? I don't have anything like politically relevant for you except that like I literally searched. So there's one video from the content suggestions channel in my Discord server, and then the rest but it fits in with the rest because they're all literally just like Google or YouTube searches for the word woke like within the last week. So I was like, you know what? We'll just see what's going on with the search term. Let's see. We have when delusional woke people get destroyed. Number 4. Kamala Harris is woke writ large. Oh, that's kind of relevant. It's from 9 days ago, though. Woke writ large. Sylvester Stallone just destroyed woke Hollywood. Harley Davidson went woke, so I destroyed my bike. What's up? Not much. We're just starting a segment. I'm not sure which one yet. Reminds me a little bit of Papers, Please. I think I've seen Papers, Please. I think I watched Game Grumps play that. Here, we'll start with this one. No.
The pronouns.
The pronouns. Okay. So we've heard of losers who like bought Nike shoes just to burn them like way back in the day. If you guys remember that trend of people like buying shit that they would you know, then proceed to burn to like make a statement. It's such a weird thing to do because you're still like the company doesn't care what you do with the product once you actually buy it. Once they have your money, they don't care. Like buying something just to burn it is literally just a virtue signal. It's worse than a virtue signal actually because you're still supporting the company, right? So anyway, that brings us to today where we have Columbia War Machine located in Columbia Station, Ohio, which is, you know, my state. Great. I share a state with this guy. That's wonderful. Let's see. Love to shoot fully automatic machine guns. We love four-wheeling, we love German Shepherds, and most of all, we love machine guns. We do some funny jackass stuff in our videos as well. All right, so. Sorry, give me a second. Okay. Here, hold on one second. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Sorry. Dubsy, cut out everything that just went wrong. So that brings us to here. Harley Davidson went woke, so I destroyed my bike. Which is a really stupid thing to do, IMO. But you know what? Let's give him a chance. Let's see what's going on here.
Harley Davidson.
Maybe it's serious enough.
Started in 1903 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. This is one of the backbone companies of America.
Oh
Even
boy.
saying the name Harley Davidson makes you think of the American flag. It is patriotic. But the unthinkable has happened. They've gotten a woke CEO.
Harley Davidson sparks boycott call for going, quote, totally woke with DEI policies. Oh no,
who's
not
trying
DEI.
to do everything he can to change this company, not for the better, but for their own woke agenda.
No, they're hiring black people and women.
He's
no.
even moving some production to Thailand.
No.
American jobs could be lost. I was so disturbed by the news of this
Those shorts do not
that
fit
I'm
her.
making this video today to prove a point that not everybody's gonna bow down to this woke crap.
I think Harley's a very soy personally. I also agree. I wasn't like super I just never liked motorcycles really. I wasn't like super irritated about them until that one Voss stream though, which I was there for. Where that one, who's that one guy that made that video about Voss? And he was like super fucking annoying. He's got the Punisher insignia. Yeah, that's great. They always had the fucking Punisher insignia, and Punisher was like a cop killer, wasn't he? I'm just saying.
The video you're about to watch is for the good of mankind. Make sure you watch to the end. You will not be disappointed.
Listen to that baby purr! We're gonna irritate the shit out of my neighbors. Let's go. Let's go, brother. God. Don't even get me started on the three-wheelers. This better not be copyrighted music. That was a very sudden cut. We must... What did it say? We must get God back in our lives. That's right, brother! Purge the demon! Purge that demonic
Harley
bicycle!
Davidson. This thing is history, and it just screams America. I used to ride a motorcycle years ago. I've been so busy with my fence company, and I recently bought a Harley because I was going to get into riding again, and then I found out the unthinkable. I mean, literally, a year ago, Ford...
Imagine that. Imagine you just have the fucking money to be like, you know what? I think I'll buy a Harley today. I think I'd like to get back into riding. So I'll just go out and buy a Harley. Okay, dude. Very relatable.
Went woke and put out a video, and I made a video about that, and it made me sick because Ford is also an American company, but now Harley did it too. Ford redeemed themselves though. They actually bought a Navy SEAL, a Ford Raptor, which is awesome. That's the kind of...
No problem whatsoever with this man having like this ginormous lawn that he can just ride his Harley on. I assume he either owns it or he has access to a place where he's allowed to do that, right? Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's like in some kind of public park or something where he's allowed to do that. Sure, whatever. But like literally you're admitting that you bought a Harley just because you want to get back into the game. Okay, got it. And then now you're going to destroy it. Cool. Good job,
stuff
dude.
we need to
Fuck
do.
you.
Take care
Fuck
of our veterans. Take care of our police department. Take care of people that are American.
I wonder if he likes universal health care for the veterans. What do you think he thinks about that? That'd be pretty cool, right?
Not
a
worry
thought.
about this stupid woke shit.
Or homes for them.
So for all you people that don't know what DEI is, it is the thing that's going to destroy civilization as we know it. Diversity, equity, inclusion. Basically
Wow,
what
oh
that
no.
means is communism. They're going to put somebody
Not
in a position
communism.
because of their race, gender, not because who's the most qualified for the job.
That's not how it works. If two people are equally qualified, they're going to default to the person who's not a white man, okay? That's how equality is achieved, okay? That's how, or equity, I should say. That's how equity's achieved. You got to push a little bit in the opposite direction, okay? Of unfairness.
Crazy. I own a company. If I put people out there that are not qualified just because they fit a certain quota, how are businesses going to be successful? How are you going to do quality work?
It's just a dog whistle. It's like, it's an excuse to say I don't have any black people because none of them are qualified. And it's like bullshit. It's like, yeah, he was probably qualified, okay? That black guy that you turned down was probably well qualified. You just didn't want a fucking black guy working for you.
Everything is going to collapse.
Or a
It's going
woman.
to start at the top, work its way down, and it will reach everyone. This will be the destruction of civilization as we know it. So this
That was
CEO,
way
this
too
woke
close for
piece
comfort.
of shit, he's trying to turn all Harleys electric. That is insane. That's like destroying culture. That's like destroying history.
Did he say
This
he owns
guy's
a
trying to
company?
change
Did I
things,
miss
not
that?
for the better.
Oh, he owns a company? Cool. So he's a fucking disgusting business owner. Cool.
I promise you that. This guy's moral compass is completely just gone. This guy supports men and women's restrooms at Target. He is literally trying to put people in place, leaders.
He supports... What?
Supports men and women's restrooms at Target.
Did he misspeak? Did he mean gender-neutral restroom? I'm going to assume he meant gender-neutral restrooms, in which case, like, who cares?
He is literally trying to put people in place, leaders that just destroy our society with their whole woke agenda, trying to destroy everything that's normal, that's right, that's Christian.
The bathrooms! The
I swear
bathrooms are going
these
to
woke
kill
people are run
America!
by
No,
Satan, and they
guys!
are evil.
You don't understand, guys!
So this woke
They're run by
CEO
Satan.
has donated millions of dollars, all kinds of woke organizations. He needs to worry about veterans, people who have literally sacrificed for this country. Help them out first.
Let me see something. I'm just curious. I don't know if I'm gonna like. I don't know what I'll find for this. CEO of Harley Davidson Veterans. Hanks for our troops and Harley Davidson Forge partnership to support veterans. Wow. Milwaukee, July 11th, 2024. I didn't think this would come up. Harley Davidson Motor Company proudly announces a partnership with Hanks for Our Troops, a mission-driven consumer products brand company, committed to uplifting and supporting veterans and their families. I mean, this is still just a virtue signal. I don't buy it. But, you know, at least it's like apparently supporting veterans. Let's see the actual policy here, or the partnership. Aims to raise money and awareness for veteran support, reflecting both brand's dedication and to honoring and assisting veterans. As part of the partnership, Hank's Coffee will be available at select Harley-Davidson events. 100% of the profits from Hank's Coffee goes to supporting veteran charities. Okay. I mean, that's a good thing, right? It seems like they're supporting veterans to me. Like, it's still just a virtue signal, but at least they're, like, supporting veterans. In some way. The world is ending because I can't be racist and homophobic. True. This is very hyperbolic. Men in women's restrooms. Oh, men in I'm sorry. He said he meant men in women's restrooms. I thought it sounded like men and women's restrooms. Nobody thinks that, like, men should just be strolling into women's restrooms. But, like, let's say that I go into a woman's restroom. What are you going to do? Huh? Seriously. Like, what are you going to do? It's a fucking public restroom. What if I gotta pee and the men's restroom is out of order? What if I gotta change my baby's diaper and there's no changing station in the men's restroom? You know? Like, there's multiple reasons that I would have... Maybe the women's restroom smells nicer. Okay? It doesn't matter. It's a public area.
You want to help out some other stuff? That's fine. Give more of your money to where it counts.
You shouldn't be arrested.
People that actually care, that have helped build America. This is American. This is normal. This is what should be happening. So a lot of people are saying, you know, just ignore it, just forget about it. No, that is wrong. To sit back and do nothing and to be silent and let people just destroy our country and our way of life, this is good versus evil.
Our way of life.
This woke
like separating
shit,
the
evil,
bathrooms.
and it is trying to destroy America and civilization as we know it. So today, I'm going to make a statement.
Not him, not the business owner who's, you know, constantly price jacking probably and underpaying his employees and not giving them benefits. Not him. He's not the one destroying the fabric of America. It's the wokies.
Make a statement for good versus evil.
Buying fucking motorcycles just so that he can destroy them to make a statement. Fuck you, dude.
Normality versus wokeism. We are going to show this woke CEO that not every person in this world,
What does he do for the fucking veterans? I'd love to know.
not every American, not even close to every American, is on board with this woke piece of shit agenda. And I'm going to do this the most American way you could think of, with a big middle finger. We're going to ramble this thing with an M60.
Oh!
That piece of shit Now we're gonna do
Oh,
target
I'm
practice.
sawing so hard, guys. It's just like the movies. Oh, it's just like the movies. First Blood Rambo. I feel like this is playing entirely too much.
America!
Rambo. How did he not get copyright struck? If I get copyright struck, I'm gonna be pissed. I got my gun. I'm gonna shoot this fucking woke motorcycle.
America.
Wow. So cool. Get that crotch shot. Whoa, cool. Oh. By the way, it's not actually gonna like explode or anything. Oh, maybe it will. Never mind. Hold up.
That was pretty cool for the first wave, but what's more American than one M60? Two M60.
This dude
twin,
is loaded as fucking
twin
shit.
Rambo.
Dude, who is this for? Twin Rambo, yeah. He's literally like... This is
Twin
big
Rambo.
cop energy. This is what cops would do in their free time if they could afford it. That's so fucking dangerous. Is this legal? Is this even legal? Like, I feel like this is just, like, insanely dangerous. If he's in a red state, it's probably legal. Who am I kidding? He thinks he's in Far Cry, yeah. It's just not cool. It's not even, like... I get it, I get it. Crotch shot again, here we go. Oh yeah, fully legal on his own land. Good point. Yeah, if he's on his own property.
Still not satisfied.
This is what they do, man. This is what these conservative fucking business owners do in their free time. Imagine that. And this guy has like 800,000 YouTube subscribers. Yeah, 900,000. Very cool. So if you can't afford like your student loan debt or your hospital bills or like you're behind on a car payment or rent, just remember, this guy's not. Okay, he's living it up. And how is he living it up? By taking a motorcycle that he deems as woke, taking his gigantic $1,000 machine guns, and wasting a fuck ton of ammo on destroying it because he says it's woke. But no, it's the wokies destroying America. They're the reasons that America's going down the shitter, right? Not this guy. Not this fucking dumbass piece of shit. He is holding them with his gut. He's got like the gut holder.
Yet? How about the M134?
How much money is he
50
shooting?
rounds
It costs $400,000 to fire this weapon for 12
a
seconds.
second, just destroying.
Literally. Man's got a fucking turret. Why? For what purpose? The fucker's not even getting knocked over. I bet you fucking any amount of money that this dude would dodge the draft. He's still going. According to Quora, shooting a Vulcan comes out to $816 for 12 seconds just for the ammo. Yeah, that's just for the ammo. That's not even considering the price of the Harley, the guns, any of it. He's shooting about 300 every few seconds. That's insane. This is so stupid. I'm training to be an ENT and I'm researching people who snore. Dude, is this a joke or something? I don't know. Just finish the video. I'm bored. I get it! I'm just bored by this point. Random question. I don't know. I might. I don't think so. 200k or 300k to make? It had to have. Motherfucker's rolling in money.
So I've showed you guys American just badassness with Rambo. I've showed you American speed with the M134.
I believe now that this is his land. It's absolutely his land, and it looks awful, by the way.
Now we're going to show you American power. The Barrett M107, the McMillan Tech 50. These are American 50 BMGs.
A gigantic fucking lawn.
We're going to show that woke bike what's up with this.
Oh, we're not done yet. Wow, how exciting. The same thing again. Again! By the way, this is just a very poorly disguised euphemism for them wanting to kill, like, gay people. I'm convinced. Dislocated his shoulder, probably. Wouldn't shock me. Dude, they invested so much fucking money in the guns and they couldn't get a better camera to, like, do slow-mo with. They got a drone flying overhead. A millionaire. He's like a multi-millionaire. He has to be.
So we've hit this thing with M60s, with M1...
An M107 Beret is like $15,000. Jesus Christ.
34 miniguns, with 50 cal rifles. Now we're going to hit it with everything at once and finish this thing off for good. Now we're about to turn this thing into a woke s'mores bar.
Wow, okay. Not gonna lie, I like this kind of content, but I prefer when they stay apolitical. It's like, okay, listen. I just don't understand the appeal, I guess. But like... it's fine if that's your thing. I guess I can't knock you for liking watching vehicles get like turn into Swiss cheese or something. If that's your thing, go for it. I don't know. But like, this is such a gratuitous amount of wasted money, and the overarching message is like, fuck woke people or whatever. Like, fuck the wokies. It's so stupid. What point is he proving?
Woke ass Harley, say hello to my little friends.
Wow. Are we done yet? Did they fly the drone through the explosion? Stop repeating it, I get it! They did. I think they drove the drone straight through the explosion. It's not CGI. Really gotta pad this out, don't you? Don't know how he hasn't been hit by shrapnel. Who? I don't. I'm just bored now. Hold on, I want to see something. He's got a fucking pool over here. Yeah, this has to be his land. I don't think there's like anywhere that would let him do this if it's not his. Look at all this. Hold on. I just want you to recognize and appreciate. Look at all this beautiful wildlife around here, and then this. Disgusting.
It is unfortunate we had to do this.
Right in the middle.
This is something I wasn't proud of.
Shit out of lawn.
Sometimes we got to stand up for things. Principles and morals have to
poor
override
wildlife.
something cool to buy. When these woke-ass CEOs like
What
this
morals
one
and principles?
try to ruin our society, try to ruin America, we need to stand up for it. Because
Unlike me, the millionaire business owner who is definitely underpaying the fuck out of his employees and wasting money on frivolous bullshit like this.
if you're silent, you're just
And
as
uprooting the land on which, wildlife thrives.
guilty. You know to
So that I
vote
can
for
have
in
my personal
2024.
private property
Let's
of
save America
enormous
again.
proportions.
Yeah.
You're not cool, dude.
Y'all know how I like the jackass stuff.
Oh my god, he's got the belly out. Oh, god, okay.
Next video is going to be the bloopers of this one. And trust me, you won't be disappointed. Well-fed American is a
Whoa.
well-fed biker. This is going to be a good one. I'll have it.
What? Oh god, wow. Okay, yeah,
Now, the
that's
next
like a Nazi symbol, right? And it's like a very poorly done one too. Is that not a Nazi? Okay, maybe I'm wrong. It's the Iron Cross, right? Like that's a Nazi symbol.
Week or two.
And it's terrible. It looks like shit.
Make sure you hit like. Make sure you.
So yeah, okay, they're just cool. So yeah, there you go. They destroyed. Oh look, they also did one with a truck right here, rainbow truck. You know it's bad because there's a rainbow on it. See, that's. Yeah. Why? It's just so stupid. It's so stupid. There's no point. Look, if you're a gun nut and you like watching this shit, whatever, but like just don't like insert your stupid fucking conservative political commentary into it. It's nobody gives a shit, okay? Nobody cares. Was that weird gun video so boring it left you snoring? Yes. The German cross isn't from the Nazis. It's not, but it's a whistleblower. Yeah, I've only ever seen that on people who are like extremely right-wing, so you know, it's just like it might as well be a swastika to me. It was also just a terribly done one. If you make gun content all the time, why wouldn't your aim be better? Because they don't give a shit about aim. This is just they're millionaires that just do this shit for fun. Okay, why are you talking about snoring? You seem to be very obsessed with snoring, Pro Plum Sparkle. He's also named the American Fat Ass, meaning he isn't German, so there's no reason to have the German cross on himself. That Iron Cross looked like it was drawn by... It did look like it was drawn by a 3-year-old. Okay.
pronouns.
The pronouns. I want to see, I was joking, don't take me seriously. Yeah, but it's just like, like, I don't know if you're doing a lol random thing or what, but yeah, no, it's fine. Like, you're not in trouble. They always see it about helping the homeless veterans, but given the chance to, they do next to nothing for them. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, they don't want to house them. They don't want to, like, give them medicine or nothing, like, or healthcare. Like, they just don't, like, it's just a virtue signal. It's just a virtue signal. I guarantee you this guy, what was his name? Columbia War Machine. Owner of Columbia Fence. Columbia Fence. Columbia Fence LLC. Owned and operated company servicing Cuyahoga, Lorain, and Medina counties, established in 2010 by Brian Lankowicz. I don't know how to pronounce that. Who has over 30 years of experience in the fence industry. His focus was to create a fence company that provides the best service in the fencing industry, covering Northeast Ohio. Our work. Columbia Fence Veterans. Oop, spelled that wrong. Columbia Station Fence Company and Fence Installation. I don't think this is the same one. I don't see where his service is at. I don't see where he's helping the veterans. At least building fences is more productive than just blowing up your own land. Yeah, but listen, if you think that he's the one doing the building, you got another thing coming. Like, even if he is, that just makes him petite bourgeoisie. Okay, don't forget, he's still the business owner. He underpays the shit out of his employees, I guarantee you. Actually, since he's in Ohio, he might be close to me. I could go interview. Just to see. Make a fake, that'd be a fun project to do. Make a little fake CV and then go in and interview with him just to see what's going on. Ooh, what would be even funnier is I go in, what would be the funniest way to go about that? I go in like fully gayed up, you know, like with rainbow hair and shit, or like a colored beard and like a nose piercing. Or do you think it'd be funnier to go in like some rough and gruff tumble, you know, old country boy, whatever, and then be like, bring it, and bring like Greycraft with me, and Greycraft is my husband. That would be funny. I think you go rough and tough, but then slay. Wait, no. He tells me you got the job, and then I go, yes! And I'm like, I gotta call my husband. That would be funny. That'd be hilarious. Oh my god, oh my god, I gotta call my husband. Bring your husband along and kiss him. If Greycraft's willing to, I'd kiss Greycraft, yeah. Greycraft, for those who don't know, Greycraft is another, like, streamer who lives close to me. Say how awesome it is he supports you for being a trans man. True! That's a really good one, too. Yeah, listen. You know, it's really cool because a lot of places won't hire me because I'm trans. You know, I was born female. Is that proper to do, trans facing? Is that like, I don't know, is that rude to pretend I'm trans for that? I don't know. I feel like most trans people, like, I'm doing it to expose him, so I don't know. Gray would kiss you for content, no questions asked. Yeah. You need a pass. I do it for free. I support it. I'm trans. There you go. See? The CEO of the trans people has spoken. It's probably not going to happen anyway, so, you know. Just a fun thought. Pronouns. Okay. As soon as you mentioned the word trans, J.K. Rowling reared her ugly head. Ugh. I came up with a... I was trying to come up with a parody of the Black Hole Sun song. And I can't think of a... Like, I got a few lines. Like, I have, like, the refrain. Ooh, gifted tier 1 sub. One tier 2 membership. Thank you very much for gifting a tier 2 membership, Sophie. I appreciate you. It's very kind.
Wealth, fame, power.
Congratulations, Montana Schmidt-Bauer. For a tier 2 sub, you now get access to early content and uncensored content. Thank you again. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. It was gonna go something like you know, Black Hole Sun. So like what I was trying to come up with is something for J.K. Rowling where it's like black mold walls in my home. They're fucking up my brain. Something like that. I think if you made like a really extended, drawn out, like 4-minute version of that, it wouldn't get old at all. Like you would watch the whole thing straight through and be like, yeah, this is good. Now I'm a turf. Black mold acid trip. If you do follow through with this, make the video named Uncut Uncensored Interview. Rowling called Lolita a love story. What's Lolita? Is it... That's not, like... Is that in... So wait, is that, like, referencing Lolly? I mean, it doesn't shock me if like, she's also a pedophile. I don't want to call her one unless that's, like, substantiated, but, you know. Lolita is pedo? Nice. It wouldn't shock me. There are tiered subs? There are tiered subs on YouTube, yes. It works exactly the same on YouTube, except it's cheaper. I'm trans and I had black mold. There's ways to get rid of it if it's not too bad. I hope I never get black mold. I'm paranoid about it. Ever since I heard J.K. Rowling had it, I'm like looking around like, No black spots on my walls. Bleach? Well, yeah, if you want to bleach your walls, sure, but like... J.K. Rowling, the thing is, she's a fucking... Not even a millionaire. Isn't she like a billionaire? Or at least 100 millionaire. Like, she can easily get rid of black mold. Get a dehumidifier? Okay, gotcha. I have an air purifier. I don't know if that helps. Humidity is the main cause of mold growth. Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Who wants to watch Sylvester Stallone destroy woke Hollywood? She likes how it looks. Hey, I'm destroying woke Hollywood. I can't do a fucking... I can't do a Sylvester Stallone. Hey, it's me, Sylvester Stallone. I'm destroying woke Hollywood. Adrian! That's fair. Yeah, I wonder how many vets could have used that money, true. Could have used the money. Rocky, you can't fight an alien on Mars, there's no air. Hey, yo, there'll be no air for him neither. He kind of sounds like Barney from the Flintstones a little bit. Or no, not Barney. A little bit like Barney, but also Yogi Bear a little bit. Hey, boo-boo. Gonna get that picnic basket. Okay. Sylvester Stallone, well-known, well-loved actor in many an action movie, has decided to come out against woke Hollywood. That's right. Let's see what this paradigm of intelligence has to say.
Pronouns. He,
Pronouns.
she, him, they, the, boom, bang, ba, bang, cool. You know what my pronoun is? Guess. Time's up. It, as in it, can't take this shit
Is this copyright?
anymore.
This Hollywood legend just dropped a bombshell that's shaking Tinseltown to its core. He's taking a stand that no one saw coming. It's pure genius. He's not just cracking a joke, he's making a statement by looking at the absurdity of the pronoun craze.
I mean, it's not a comedy, but there's a humorous element in it, in that you are this East Coast guy coming to kind of figure out what the West is all about, right?
Yeah, it is. There's a whole different kind of culture out here, which is really what forged a lot
Wait,
of it.
he made a movie? Wait, what's the movie? We have to add this to movie night. Wait, what's the movie? Sylvester Stallone woke movie. Is this a movie he made? It's a TV show called Tulsa King. Oh, okay, got it. Got it. Thank you.
Country.
Sylvester Stallone, the iconic action hero, isn't just battling on-screen villains anymore. But why is Stallone bucking the trend? And what does it mean for the future of filmmaking? Lately, Stallone has been making headlines
No
in
more
Hollywood
pronouns,
by
that's what it
taking a
means.
strong stand against woke culture. You know that trend
Whoa.
where everyone's trying to be ultra-sensitive about every little thing? Well, Stallone is...
Okay, we've got an androgynous-looking person here and a black person.
Everyone's trying to be ultra-sensitive about every little thing?
Yeah, gotta be ultra-sensitive around the androgynous and black people.
Well, Stallone
and
isn't
especially the
having any of
androgynous
it.
black people.
Over. And once you're exposed out there, you know, it's out there. I mean, you're going to have people following you home with guys like...
Insiders from his movie sets have made it clear. Stallone doesn't let anyone dictate what happens on his turf. He's been shutting down any attempts to inject woke ideas into his films. And he's
Woke
not shy
ideas
about
like what?
it either. Stallone isn't one to mince words, especially when it comes to the state of filmmaking today.
For example,
Like what? Just like acknowledging that trans people exist? Like what?
when Rocky would never be made today. This never would have happened. It's over. Majority.
This is so fucking stupid. No, that's not true. Oh, Rocky would have never been made today. Shut the fuck up. What happened to you, man?
Godfather
Used to be
wouldn't be
cool.
made.
You know his origin story, right? Like he was like his, from what I understand at least, his origins, like maybe my parents lied to me, but my understanding of his origin story is that he was like a literal fucking nobody. Submitted, like wrote his own movie script, submitted it, and they were like, okay, we love this movie script, but we want to put our own star in the movie. And he was like, hey, I'm gonna be the star of the movie. Hey, boo boo, right? Because that's how he sounds. And so they were like, okay, whatever. And then like they made the movie. It was Rocky. and they made the movie like super low budget because they were like, this movie's going to flop anyway. We're just going to try to scrape what we can off of it. And the movie was like a huge success, right? And then he became like, because he's the one who wrote the movie and starred in it, he became like a multimillionaire success phenomenon, whatever. So he had a really cool origin, and then he's just, you know, being a piece of shit. Pretty cool.
Made today.
And you know what? It's refreshing to see someone in Hollywood standing up for what they believe in.
Does he even know what woke is? Does anybody know what woke is? You ask these people, like, you ask the most prominent people on the right what wokeism is, and they cannot answer. They can't answer.
Even if
it's
it
their
means
what is a woman.
upsetting a few people.
As a writer yourself, how different is it getting 10 hours to tell a story as opposed to 2 hours? I feel like it would be a huge transition, right?
Yeah, it's a lot because I had to learn about 410 pages of dialogue.
The star of Braveheart and The Passion of the Christ found himself shunned by the industry after a series of controversial incidents.
I want to have a bunch of granola moms and their soy boy husbands telling me what I can and can't do on my set with my crew. The wokeness can get lost. We don't need it. Whoa, so
and his
cool.
outspoken Christian beliefs.
Came over here. I was, I was in my mid-20s.
Right.
The first time I really came over here. You know, I had a whole bunch of weird paranoid suspicions about what the hell was going on because there was a lot of stuff I couldn't understand.
Right.
And he's not alone. Matthew McConaughey, the charming Texan who's known for stealing scenes, also faced backlash for his Christian views, though not as severely as Gibson.
Building for morals.
It's not just Christian views. Every time they say they faced backlash for Christian views, what they mean is they're a homophobic, transphobic piece of shit. That's what that means. That's the euphemism.
Ethics. And
you don't get to be homophobic just because you're Christian. Sorry, fuck you.
For societies.
Yep. It's I mean, you know, for people that go, oh, it's a circus book, or people that non-believers, and I'm like, well, it's still the best one going. There's a lot of great truths.
It seems Hollywood has an unwritten rule.
That is so not what he got canceled. Here, let's look. Matthew McConaughey, yeah? Hey, what can we search for? Matthew McConaughey political views. What's this? Matthew McConaughey tells governors he's still weighing political future. On a learning tour, have been for the last 6 years. McConaughey podcast interview offers insight on his stance on hot button issues. Here we go. Perfect. From 2021. Let's see. What you need to know. Matthew McConaughey is the featured guest in the latest episode of the New York Times Sway podcast. Saying he was measuring whether he would enter the race. McConaughey said his centrist position was not necessarily his policy platform, but more of a common sense relational position with respect to the left and right. Talking sides on a political issue right now, to me, precedes the discussion of something larger and much more important, McConaughey says. The definition is, what the hell is politics? What even is politics at the end of the day when you really think about it, right? Before we start saying, hey, this is where I stand and this is where I stand, which creates already a divide where some of you, 50% of the people, are going to come at you, let's answer these other questions about the purpose of democracy. Let's see. So he calls himself a centrist. The Republican-led government passed some of the most conservative laws on abortion and election reform in the country, while at the same time, Abbott was criticized for handling of the COVID-19 pandemic. On mask mandates, McConaughey said he had come out in support of it early on. Look, Texas all over. I get it. No one likes being told what to do. We are all more afraid of the word mandate than we are the damn mask. And I think our pride trumped and stamped down our honor there. I would have said mandate masks, and I said it way back when in the very beginning. Okay, well, at least at first he was in favor of masks. I'm not going to come out and tell you right now on this show, here's where I stand on abortion. That's a pussy response. But this latest move by Texas, it's a little bit of, feels like a back-to-front sort of Roe v. Wade loophole that they're trying to get into. Feels a little juvenile with its implementation to me. It offers no exception. Okay, so he's like a half measure on abortion rights. If you're here saying that your discussion of abortion is even on the table to consider 6 weeks, does not really make that an honest consideration. Are we done talking about Stallone? Well, I just wanted to get a read on his, like, stances. It looks like he's a fucking centrist. Let's try this. Matthew McConaughey. Woke. Matthew McConaughey just humiliated...
Did you ever think a simple thank...
Oh, this is also woke watchers. I don't want something long. This is also the video. This is the same video. Matthew McConaughey humiliates himself. I don't know anything about him. Stallone is right wing? Yes, but I'm looking for Matthew McConaughey. Apparently he said something against woke culture. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Conform or face the consequences. And now,
he's like a centrist.
Here's Sylvester Stallone, a guy who's never been afraid to shake things up. Stallone's seen it all, and he knows how the industry can chew you up and spit you out if you don't play by their rules. But Stallone? He's not about to bow down. Back in the 80s...
Why do we even care about his views? Because they were saying he was getting canceled, and I wanted to know.
80s and 90s, Sylvester Stallone wasn't the only
it doesn't
action
even
hero
seem like
dominating
it's true.
the big screen. Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Austrian Oak, was right there with him, flexing his muscles and delivering iconic one-liners.
Your boots and your motorcycle.
Hey! What the hell did you do to him, man?
I did nothing. The pavement was his enemy. Dylan!
But here's the thing. While Schwarzenegger was cranking out blockbuster after blockbuster, Stallone was carving out his own unique niche.
You asked me, I didn't ask.
Schwarzenegger's cool, right? Like, he's cool. First time watching the stream, welcome.
Ask you.
Why don't you just turn off your brain and let your heart do the talking? And after the wedding, you'll move into a nice ground floor apartment.
Why a ground floor apartment?
Because after I break his legs, he's not gonna make it up any steps.
Sure, they both
He's a
played
great
tough
actor.
guys, but Stallone brought something different. Heart. Today, Stallone's still kicking butt and taking names. But there's more beneath the surface. If you look closely at his recent films, you'll see a common thread: patriotism and family values.
That is politically, we would say, vital right now. It's that too. It's right on the edge.
Yep, get it out.
Also, it deals also with a foreign country. You know, and well, you've heard a little bit about it.
Stallone knows these are the values America
That told me nothing. Why did we include that clip? That didn't mean anything to me.
needs the most right now. Think about it. Whether he's a grizzled veteran in Rambo.
Arnold is okay despite being a conservative. Is he a conservative? I thought he was like a like you can still be a conservative Democrat, I guess. But I thought like he was okay-ish.
Or a retired boxer in Creed. Stallone's characters always share a strong sense of duty and loyalty. It's like he's on a mission to remind us of the values that made America great.
Criticism. I believe that some of the most talented people in the world fail because
this is so
they can't
boring.
Take the criticism. They're too sensitive.
This video is not actually saying anything. It's not saying anything. It's just showing a bunch of movie clips and being like, yeah, Sylvester Stallone believes that he's shaking up Hollywood with his American values and his patriotism. And then I'm not getting any of his actual values. Except that he like just doesn't like woke stuff. I'm not getting anything that he believes. This has told me nothing yet. I keep waiting for
part
it.
of them just can't withstand the withering.
I get it. Motivational
verbal
posters.
Take Rambo: Last Blood, for example. In this intense finale...
By the way, the original Rambo was insanely left-leaning. Just so you guys know. And the writer of Rambo, which happens to be Tina 2's uncle, if you didn't know that. Tina 2, friend of the show. The person who wrote it was very disappointed in the sequels that came after the original.
Stallone's John Rambo takes on Mexican cartels to rescue his niece.
Whoa.
But it's more than just an action movie, it's a statement. Stallone's not just fighting bad guys, he's fighting...
See, but Rambo's not the guy to take on cartels. Rambo's not that guy. That's not Rambo. That's stupid.
...for what's right. Just look at this emotional scene, where he says what he really believes.
But I never really arrived. A part of my mind and soul got lost along the way. But my heart was still here.
In a world where heroes are often shown as flawed and complex, Stallone's
So deep.
Rambo takes us back to simpler times. He's a symbol of old-school American heroism, standing up for justice and
Shooting
protecting
brown
the
people.
innocent,
Let's go.
no matter the cost. Sylvester Stallone, the mastermind behind some of the most...
Okay, I'm bored. I can't do any more of this video. I get it. Sylvester Stallone's anti-woke, and he's the cool Rambo guy who shoots brown people now, and whatever, blah, blah, blah. End of story. Wiki says Arnie was Republican governor. Oh, really? Why did I think he was Democrat? I don't know. I'm not good at politics. What do you think I am, a politics streamer? Oh, man. I'm tired. I'm not going to end yet, but I might end a little early tonight. I'm just tired. I kind of just want to eat and chill. People call Arnold too liberal for a conservative. Yeah, shoot some guns on large property. Good idea. I have no interest. I will crochet. I'll sit in my little room and do my little crochet projects. That's good. There have been some people asking me to do like crochet introductory stuff, but like I feel like that wouldn't get any views whatsoever. No, don't leave. I'm not leaving yet. I don't know. We'll see. I just like, I don't know. I don't feel that entertaining today. I'm looking through content suggestions. You know what? I've been sitting on this one for a while. I'll do one more. I'll do one more React segment, and then I'll open up that game and see if it's any good. Unofficial movie night? I did think about doing that. But I did promise the Euro people that, like, the next movie night would be at a reasonable hour for them, and I think it's already pretty late for the Euro heads. The Euro cucks. Why not watch some happy stuff? Because, like, I don't know. I don't want a content theft. It's 12 a.m. Yeah. Pretty late already for you guys. I gotta do it at, like, no later than, like, 4 p.m. for me. Because right now, or no later than 5 p.m. Because right now it's 7 p.m. for me. So 10 p.m. for you guys wouldn't be too bad. Watching someone reacting to a reaction video, I know just the guy for that. Hold on. Where's he at? Here, I got it. One sec. We'll react to my reaction of where I react to this guy reacting to other people. What causes people pain? Horrible creatures.
Him, her, or it.
There we go.
I will basically...
Stephen Fry.
That is the Odyssey. I think I'll say bone cancer in children. What's that about?
True.
How dare you? How dare you create a world in which there's such misery that is not our fault? It's not right. It's utterly evil. Why should I respect
also agreed. I agree with this guy.
mean-minded, stupid God who creates a world which is so full of injustice and pain? That's what I'd say.
And you think you're going to...
So you can see right there, he has a lot of hurt and a lot of pain, and he has a lot of questions for God. Why?
You don't have to have a lot of hurt and a lot of pain yourself in order to recognize the hurt and pain that other people... This guy's spitting. He knows exactly what he's talking about. Will have. You can look at other people. See, this is an entirely selfish point of view, looks like you. He does. You can look... okay, the joke's over. You guys get the idea. What's his name again? Wait, I want to know what that guy's name is. We could see if he's improved. Elijah Zelke. Elijah Zelke. There he is. Scientists discover new evidence for a creator. Street preacher. Wow, this guy like ranges from like 10 views to thousands. Atheist says there is no free will and it backfires. Muslim threatens street preacher and it backfires. Wow. Wow. Oh wait, Vosh is live.
Yeah, I don't know what the Yoinky Splinky actually is. I just know it's fun to say. Hit him with the Soy Jack Shuffle. Good. That's great. You know what's really cringe?
This is going to be copyright music. Why is he playing copyright music? Is he trying to get me in trouble? Boss raid. I'm not raiding yet. I'll do one more. I've been sitting on this one for a little bit. Actually, let me see if he's got anything more interesting that's recent. This one's called For Communists, Art Without Politics is Offensive from 4 months ago, but let's see what he's got that's recent. Women facing problems that men are traditionally facing. Mom does OnlyFans while son edits videos. Ew. Okay, I don't like that. This Elijah character is giving anti-Semite? Probably. The Grand International Conspiracy. Wait. Okay, I've got to see this one. Oh wait, this is that guy. Oh, we've covered him before. I knew I recognized the name. We watched this healthcare as a human right, they said. The racism thing. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm in the mood for his content. Here, we'll just watch. We'll do the Great International Conspiracy. We'll just give it a shot. Okay, I'm bored. I don't know what else to watch. I promise chat one more video. Here's the Grand International Conspiracy from Romanian TV, who, if you remember, he's the guy that we talked about racism in healthcare, which was an interesting conversation, or at least it would have been if this guy actually was interested in the discussion before pushing a political message. But hey, let's take a look at what's going on with this.
A loaf of bread costs 50% more today than it did before the pandemic. Ground beef is up almost 50%.
You know what I hate? I really hate people that do not know anything about politics, but they're very opinionated.
Couldn't be me.
We got this saying in Romania that the mother of stupid people is always pregnant. And I just see a lot of people watching the beautiful
The mother of stupid people is always pregnant? Okay.
Kamala Harris explain about the political issues that are plaguing the United States, and people just do not comprehend what she is saying.
This guy looks like a gooner. What the fuck are you talking about? This is a troll Avi. Like he's a VTuber. What do you mean he looks like a gooner?
They do not understand the institutions. Because you see, she was but the vice president.
I kind of like him.
No power.
I like I like the avatar. Is the troll's accent fake? He's Romanian, so I do not believe so.
Not understand the vice president is like an honorary official position. Like they do not have power. They cannot do almost anything. It's the vice president, right? Like
that's
this
true
was
to an
Joe
extent.
Biden's
I think
administration. Kamala Harris was just like a symbol of hope, if you will. That one day.
I wasn't trying to be rude. I just thought it was funny. Oh, okay, never mind. No. It's not that you were being rude. It's that I was like, what do you mean? I was taking you seriously.
Thing can be better. So sure, you know, like the Democrat Party, they did have the power to get Joe Biden to step out of the race.
Because I thought you meant like he sounds like a gooner or he comes off that way. Like I didn't know what you meant.
Even though
they said
like,
he looks like a
they're
gooner. I'm
saying,
like, what do you mean?
like there's this article in the Constitution that if we think that the president is not in charge of his mental faculties, we can actually oust him. And we did see how he managed himself at the debate. And because of that, it's obvious to everyone that he is not fit to be a president. So we're going to tell him that if he doesn't...
His debate performance was spectacularly bad. That is true. I don't think... I don't know. I feel like he can carry out the presidency at least. Like, nothing has indicated to me yet, you know, besides being a fervent Netanyahu supporter, like his bestie, basically. Besides that, he has not indicated to me that he's mentally unfit to be president. I don't know. Like, nothing that he's, like, tried to put forward has said that. Like, you know, what comes out of here is not always indicative of what's going on in here. You know?
Doesn't step out, we're going to oust him. But if he does step out, then we're not going to oust him. So it's kind of like Schrodinger's mental faculties, right? It's based on the Democratic Party's whim. Where if the president plays...
Is this a progressive streamer who's Romanian, or is it some alt-right thing? He is... I don't know how far right he is, but he's definitely, like... He was, like, concerned trolling about, like, the UK having policies against racists in their healthcare system. So he is, I think, on the right wing of the spectrum.
Plays ball with the Democrats, then he is in charge of his faculties. He does understand what's happening. But if he doesn't step out of the race and doesn't play ball, then all of a sudden he cannot lead. But you know, like, this is the Democratic Party. Like, Kamala Harris had nothing to do with it. Like, the mantle of responsibility was just thrusted upon her. And the Democrat Party, you know, they can fix the economy. They have the answers, because, like, at any point they could have just got rid of Joe Biden, and Kamala Harris, as vice president, would have become president, and she would have fixed the economy. But the Democratic Party didn't care about that. They only care about them losing the race. So, like, losing power is the priority, right? Like, they must not lose power. But if the country suffers...
Considering their opposition this election cycle is literal fascists, yeah, I would say that that's a pretty big priority.
Economically, that's a different conversation. But rest assured, you know, but if the country suffers economically, that's a different conversation. But rest assured, you know,
the country isn't suffering any worse economically than it was under Trump. In fact, I think it's doing better. I'm pretty sure that it's doing better than it was under Trump.
no, elections are coming. Elections are coming. And now if you vote Kamala, it's going to be completely different. Because...
yeah, Trump literally added more to the deficit in his 4-year term than any other president in history.
Again, she's not going to be the vice president anymore. Her hands are untied. She's actually going to be able to govern.
Yeah.
Now, people are saying, okay, but is it the government's fault that the money was printed and it caused inflation? Like, why is she acting as if she is, you know, from the outside? You do not understand, all right? Like, the government cannot possibly cause inflation. It never happens. Like, in the history of mankind, the government can never spend more than they can afford and print money.
Inflation is not the core problem facing America right now, and Americans have been misled to believe that. It's corporations taking control of, like, it's corporations just jacking up prices. That's the main thing that's wrong. It's not inflation. That's a lie sold to you by corporations. Like, he is just eating the bullshit.
Money. No. See, what happens is those greedy corporations, right? Like, those evil corporations...
yes.
They conspire with each other to raise the prices. They're price gouging.
Wait, is he being serious? Okay, so sorry, I misunderstood. So he's not being facetious. He's being serious. Yeah.
So like, during the Obama years and during the
I agree
Bush
with
era,
him.
and also during the Trump era, like, the corporations didn't conspire. It's probably that they didn't.
Oh no, he is being facetious. Wait, he is being facetious, is he?
Social media, they didn't know how, or they were afraid of Trump. But when they saw Kamala Harris, they didn't respect her. Why? Because, like, all American companies are misogynistic and racist, right? Like,
okay, here we go. Yeah, so no, he is being a sarcastic piece of shit. I took him seriously for a second. I was like, oh wait, no, he understands that, like, corporations are colluding to jack up prices. They've always been doing that. It's just that, like, government regulations keep them from doing it, like, to a certain extent. That's why we need more regulations on them.
Systemically racist countries, systemically
and to tax them.
countries, systemically whatever evil you want. And they started talking with each other. They started conspiring. And they were...
By the way, we are systemically misogynistic. That is true. Like, women have had it horrifically in this country ever since its inception. Like, women have, like, they only recently got property rights in the grand scheme of things, and voting rights. Like, yeah, we are an inherently misogynistic country, yes.
We're like, you know what we're going to do? We're going to raise prices. But not yet. Not yet. Let's wait. Let's wait for the opportune moment. And they were waiting during the pandemic, right? And they could have raised the prices then, because, like, everyone...
yeah, they raised the prices to what they think they can get away with without government intervention or people, like, stepping up and saying, hey, like, I literally can't afford shit. I'm going to die. Corporations are not trying to kill people. They're just trying to keep people as uncomfortable as they can possibly be without unionizing or starting any kind of uprising. That's the goal of a corporation.
Everyone was stuck in their houses, and everyone was, you know, getting told that
he just speaks in sarcasm. Like, his entire tone is sarcasm. That's why I took him seriously for a second. Oh, he gets it. Like, he, you know, he's talking about, like, the corporations jacking up prices. Like, he gets it. No. He is eating the bullshit, like, left and right, and he I think he knows to an extent he's eating the bullshit.
That they gotta
like,
stay
what,
home and stay.
What, are you on board with corporations jacking up prices? Is that a good thing? You like that? Like, what, do you think that they're not doing that on purpose?
Safe. And the only thing that brought happiness during those times was consuming, right? So like they could have raised prices then, but they didn't. They didn't. They were like, wait for it. Wait for it.
Wait, but
and when the government started printing money, that's when they price gouged. That's when they went for it, right? Because now you have the cope. They're trying to make Kamala look bad. So it's like this grand...
Hold on. Grocery prices over time. From 1968 to 2024. Chart food inflation percent increase or decrease. That's not what I want. Table food inflation by month and year. The below table shows the percent increase or decrease in food prices on an annual basis. Well, this is like talking about inflation. Consumer Price Index for food in the United States from 1960 to 2023. As you can see, there's a very gradual rise here. There was a slight dip in 2017, and then it went right back up. 2018, 2019, 2020, 21, 22, 23. Like, it's constantly trending upward. This is what happens in a capitalist system. Where's this from? From Consumer Goods and FMCG, Food and Nutrition. Show sources information. What? You need a fucking account to see the source? That's so fucking stupid. Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis. Here's a good chart. From 2000 to 2023, 2024, yeah. So this is Consumer Price Index for all urban consumers, food and U.S. city average. They've always been price hiking. They've always been doing it. It's the frog being put in the water and slowly turning the heat up. Okay, and wages are not keeping up with this. So it's not that they suddenly did it. It's that they've been doing it. He's the frog that got put in the water, and now he's being like, and they slowly heated it up, and he's just like, no, they did not. They did not do that. Like, what?
International conspiracy of corporations from around the world
Yes.
that have decided
Yes.
to cause inflation.
Yes, that's class interest. Yes. No, it's not inflation. It's literally price hiking.
To raise their prices in units.
He's running defense for the corpos. Why are you running defense for the corpos? You're literally like licking the boot. Why are you licking the boot?
In order to make life more difficult for the average citizen. But luckily,
Yes!
though, luckily there is hope. There is hope. If Kamala gets in office...
What is his logic here? That they're not trying to price hike in order to maximize profits? What? I don't understand. What is his logic?
It's like, I understand she is going to cut down on price gouging, right? So she is going to do something that no other country in the history of mankind has thought about doing.
Oh my god.
I
Everything
mean,
he says is coated in sarcasm. It's like
there's no
dripping
economic
with it.
consequences for doing it, which is to fix prices, right? So like, you're basically just telling the free market, all right, you're not allowed to sell more than this.
Correct. On essential goods and services, you should tell the free market, yes, you are not allowed to sell for higher than this price. Correct.
And I just don't understand, like, why didn't other countries think about this? I mean, how many years of human history do we have? And yet no one, at no point, ever thought about telling companies, yeah, like, this is the top amount that you're allowed to sell this product. You can't sell it for more.
What countries have price caps? Price controls. United Kingdom, United States, it's been enacted several times. Venezuela, India, Sri Lanka. Price floor. So countries have done it. International pharmaceutical spending controls. France, Germany, Sweden, and the UK. So yeah, I mean, price controls already... They put a price control on insulin in the United States recently. They put a price control on it. This isn't a new concept.
More than this. But like,
I want to
she
drop
came
kick
up
the
with
gremlin
idea,
avatar.
like surely it's not going to have any sort of economic consequences. Or surely it's not going to cause any.
The economic consequences that people are going to have. This is literally the problem with people like this. The economic consequence is good. People have more money to spend, more money gets circulated within the economy, and the economy flourishes. That's what happens. This has been tried before. You raise the minimum wage, economy improves. You improve the circumstances of workers, economy improves with it. It happens every time. It's not just good for workers. It's good for the entire fucking economy.
Any problems down the line? I mean, you know, she's got the best experts that the United States have to offer. Yeah, imagine if someone told you
He's not even
you can
funny.
only sell your house for
Dance for me, funny man. Dance.
No more than
funny
that,
gremlin
because that's
man.
what
Dance.
we consider it's a fair price.
Do a little dance.
And no one is allowed to sell their house for more than
Wave
50
your
grand.
arms
Do
in
you
the air
think,
like a wacky
this
waving
may
inflatable
have, like,
arm
a couple
flailing
of
tube man.
economic consequences? Like, do you think like this might
Tell a
be
joke.
impactful in some way, somehow? Maybe it will change the economy at some level. See, here's my question. Like,
Make me answer riddles 3 before I cross your bridge, Teehee. Do that. Do that
if
shit.
you're a guy that produces, I don't know, bread, right? And the government fixes the price. Now, let's say that in a couple of years, the price for making the bread is actually more expensive than what you're selling it, right? So you're working now as a slave, basically. You're making a product and you're investing.
That's not. Oh yeah, the poor billionaires, like literally in the factory making the bread themselves. Yes, you're right, man. Good point.
Investing more in the product that you're allowed to buy. So,
This is
so
such
like,
a
what are you
stupid
going to do? Well,
hypothetical.
There's two things, you know, like communist nations figured this out. Number one, people start fleeing the country, like they're taking their bakery and they're going to Mexico, or they're just producing in the United States and they're selling somewhere else. In which case, the government says,
Yeah, you can sell your house for whatever you want, but you can't let a huge corpo sell insulin for $500. Exactly. Like on essential goods and services, yes. You should have price, and honestly, even selling your house, yeah, I think there should be a price control on that. Yeah.
okay, well, you're not allowed to do that, and then people go out of a business. And then the government has to force people to work.
A house is an essential
in
good.
order to keep producing the product, because at the end of the day, you see, bread is actually essential. So, like, people actually need it or they stop. And this
Yes.
is what happened
Yes.
in a lot of communist nations. And,
Yes.
and, like,
Oh, they just let people starve, right? Just let people starve.
worst thing that the communists do ever in every country is price fixing. Especially when you start fucking with the agriculture. But again, these are very high-level conversations because Americans don't learn about this in school. Like, they're not told about any of these things. So, most
As
voters
opposed to
don't
Romanians.
know. Like, it sounds plausible, right? Like, it sounds legit. It's like...
Remember, he's the guy who like didn't learn in medical school about the proper mechanism for restraining patients. He's just like, well, if you have a patient who is misbehaving, you just handcuff them and then inject them with whatever bullshit you want. That's how you handle that. And there's like no talk of like getting an order or like you know, going to court over it. Like nothing. It's just no, just handcuff them. Duh.
At the end of the day, you're going to the supermarket and the prices are up, right? So you're blaming the supermarket because that's what you're thinking. It's like, why is the supermarket selling things so expensive? It makes no sense. And then you have like a politician saying, yeah, we're going to cap the prices.
Yeah.
And you as an average person that has absolutely no idea on how economy works or doesn't...
His argument also relies on the myth that we do not live in a post-scarcity society. Like, there's so much fucking food that we literally just throw fresh food away all the time. Not like average people even. Like, corporations throw away fresh food all the time. They just pitch it. They just pitch it. Like, all that food that you see stacked on the grocery store shelves, most of that gets thrown away. And they don't let poor people access it. Okay? That's how they keep prices so high.
Know that other nations have tried doing similar things in the past, you're going to say, well, I mean, that sounds pretty reasonable. You know, that's so nice. Like, the supermarket is not going to jack up the price anymore. And this is what they're banking on, you know? And it's not stupid people or idiots or anything like that. It's misinformed people. And they're misinforming on purpose. Because I have looked at the American media. You know, I read every single day. I read Business Insider. I read CNN.
Plague Mercury. We live in a post-scarcity society for some things, but not everything. Yes. I understand that, but for food, absolutely. For most things in the grocery store, yes. We live in a post-scarcity society, and we should like price control those
I
things.
read MSNBC because it's my job, and I don't see articles that are actually training people and trying to teach them on how the economy works. They're not trying to teach them about logistics.
You
or
didn't even say how the fucking economy works, man. He's sniffing his own farts. He thinks he's so smart.
finances or anything. Most of the news is just there to cause emotional reactions, but they're not there to inform people. And that's really sad. So this is why Kamala can get away with that. Let me know what you guys think, though, and as usual, I'll see you in the comment section.
I really wish he would just force me to answer riddles 3. Honestly, like it would be much better than this like sarcasm-coded bullshit that he tries to spew. I'm just saying. The fact that I can buy dragon fruit at every grocery store speaks volumes. I know, right? What do I want to do next? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not feeling it tonight, guys. Not feeling it. I was feeling it for a while. I was all about the streams. I was like, I'm ready to stream. I'm ready to go. You know, I really want to do this today. But today it's just like, ugh. Not feeling it. Pearl Plum Sparkle. No, I've never done that on a live stream. No. I'm starting to think you have a thing for snoring. Which is fine if you have that, but, you know, gotta control it. Yeah, it's another one of your random questions, but, like, you keep asking the question of whether or not I snore. I'd understand if you need to go engage in hobbies. This is a hobby of mine. I like engaging in it. It's just like, I'm tired today. I'm so tired. I do. I fucking knew it. I knew it. But you're doing the classic, like, okay, either you're doing it on purpose to be funny, or you literally don't understand, like, you're doing, like, the same thing that people who are like, I would just think it'd be funny if you had bare feet, you know? I think it'd be really funny if, like, your feet were showing on the screen. Listen, listen, I just think it's funny, that's all. Oh, man. Listen. Okay, I gotta get going. I'm sorry, guys. I was gonna play that game tonight, but I'm just not feeling it. I'm gonna drop you off with who's live. We'll just go over to Vosh. You guys can watch Vosh. All right, thank you guys so much for being here. Sorry it was a short stream. I planned. Oh! Before we all go, we go, I forgot to mention. Here I need. Hold on. Kirby.
Everything is political.
What? No. Shh. Quiet. I forgot. We hit officially way faster than I thought was even possible. We hit 20,000 subscribers, everybody. 20K. Crazy. Thank you guys very much. I do plan to do a celebratory stream. I'm thinking on Friday this week, because my editor needs to catch up on content. And I love Dubsy. And Dubsy's been doing a great job, but I've just been pumping out so much content that they need to catch up. I'm thinking on Friday what we're gonna do. I'm thinking either call-in stream, okay, call-in stream, or we do a game night. So the game night would be, like we boot up Jackbox or Gardic Phone, and I just pull people in and we play like I just pull different people in and we all play together. So it would be either be one or the other. So that would be this Friday. And yeah, I just think that would be fun to do. So. Call-in night would be fun. Yeah, I did one call-in night, but I didn't announce it beforehand, so I don't know. I'll put it up to a vote. All right, we'll put it to a vote. Not right now, but on YouTube and in the Discord, I'll make a vote for it, whether we want to do a call-in night or a game night. All right. That does it for me, guys. I'm going to send you over to Vosh. Oh, I got to do one thing real quick. Vosh is covering the DNC. Go politically inform yourself. And all that good stuff. Thanks for being here. Sorry for the short stream. We will be back on Friday night. Take care, everybody. Love you all.